G'day, it's Rusty from Rusty's Outback Adventures, and in today's video we're going to cook you a damper in the camp oven on the fire. So first of all, the ingredients are actually quite simple. This is 3 cups of self-raising flour, which I prepared earlier. We've got a pinch of salt, we've got 1/3 of a cup of butter, 3/4 of a cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and some saltanas or mixed fruit if that's the sort of thing you like. I like to put it in. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put this butter in. You're going to have to get your hands a little bit dirty. It's not really that bad, but so all we need to do is put the 1/3 of a cup of butter in. We do need to fold that over. We do need to just knead that in, knead the butter into the flour a little bit, just to break it up. It will obviously melt, but it's just nice to get it all broken up and mixed in, and that doesn't really take very long. Once we've got all that in there, I'm just going to go ahead now and put I've got my 1/4 cup here, so I have 3/4 of, just make a little bit of a well in the middle, put 3/4 of a cup of milk in here, and I'm not going to use my hands this time, I'm going to use a spoon. So there's 3/4 of a cup of milk. If I can find the cap, I'll put it back on, and we just get a plastic spoon and we'll just stir that in. All you're really trying to do is make a nice dough, and halfway through the mix I'm just going to just sprinkle some sultanas in here. I like a little bit of fruit in mine. You can use mixed fruit, you don't have to, but I like to put a few sultanas in, and just mix that in. You're just trying to make a nice dough. It's not going to be very runny. If it's not quite mixed up properly, you can add a little bit more milk. So I think this might just need a little bit more. It's just a little bit dry on the bottom. I don't think it's actually mixed in properly, so I'll just go ahead and I'm going to get my hands wet here. Okay, I'll just knead that a bit. Actually, that's not too bad. Let me just show you that. That's pretty much a nice little ball. Okay, so let's just move on to the preparation of the camp oven now. Alright, so here's our fire. We've had it going for a little while now, and I've put the camp oven over here, not in the fire, it's too hot in the fire. I'll just lift this off a bit, and all I've really done is just cleaned the inside of the camp oven. I've just given it a bit of a clean, and this is ready to go. That, where it was sitting, was just on the side of the fire. Very hot in there, those coals are really hot, and you don't want to put the camp oven right in the coals. It just needs to cook slowly. This is going to take 30 or 40 minutes to cook. So what I'm going to do now is I'll just put this lid down. It'd be easy if I just bring this over to the table. Can't put it on the table, it's too hot. Okay, so into that camp oven I'm just going to put a squirt of olive oil on the bottom. I'm just going to put a little squirt of olive oil on the bottom, and then I'm going to line in the camp oven with some alfoil. Just going to put that alfoil on the bottom. That's hot actually. And then onto that I'm just going to put a little bit of baking paper, and again I'm going to put a little bit of oil onto that baking paper. Just don't want it to stick. And if I can do this one-handed, and then as you saw earlier, there's our damper. I'm going to pat it down a bit. Now I'm going to take that, and that's it. I'm going to place that onto that baking paper. I'm going to bring it back over, and I'm going to sit it in those coals. Just let me grab this lid. Alright, now with the lid going on, I'm just going to shovel. I'm just going to get some of these coals. Now these are hot coals, and we're just going to cover the lid Cover the lid with them. Put a bit more just around the bottom. I said it's going to cook from the top down, and I don't need to overheat that. So it's an oven, let the heat of the fire do the work. So we're going to give that 25-30 minutes just and come back and have a quick look. Well, our damper's had 30 minutes in the coals, so I'm just going to lift the camp oven out of here and we'll just clean the top. Let's put these gloves on, it's going to be hot. I'll just get excess coals off here. You can smell it, so it smells like it's probably cooked. Now let's just lift that out of here. Just away from there. Alright, so we've lifted the camp oven out of the fire. I'll just bring it over here to the table. What I'll do is I'll just lift it. Should be able to lift it off the paper. Alright. Put it up there on the breadboard. So I'm just going to cut it open now. Alright, so yeah, I might have been a couple of minutes too long in the camp oven, but hey, looks alright to me. Whether you're a honey person or a jam person, I don't mind a bit of honey on mine. So just whack a bit of honey on this. Honey, jam, including a bug, whatever you like. But alright, so there you go, nice bit of honey on that. Oh, beautiful. With a cup of tea, out in the bush, nothing better. Alright, so that's how we make damper when we're out in the bush. I'll put the recipe in the comments below. If you have any recipes that you have for when you make damper, it'd be great to hear from me. If you'd like to put them in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up would be appreciated. And if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, I think the subscribe button just here would be great to have you along. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.